Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? One of my favorite books of all time is Fly Girl. I love that book so much. Growing up as a kid, I literally felt like I was Tracy, y'all. I really did. That book changed my life, okay? So I realized that it's very important for me to step up here and tell you guys why I love the book so much, why it changed my life, and really get into the Tracy of it all, okay? Because we all know that one girl who had to grow up way too fast. The one who learned that, love was complicated the hard way, the power and the survival. It's just so much that went on with Tracy, okay? This Tracy story is about to be juicy. And y'all, we're about to get into it, okay? Her friends, her relationships, the lessons she learned, trust me, it gets wild, okay? We're going to talk about it. Now, Tracy grew up in a world where every decision had consequences. From the girls she hanged out with to the boys she entertained, each step she took shaped who she was going to become. And if there's one thing she learned, is not every love story is romantic. Not every friend has your back. I literally felt like I was learning, Tracy learning. I felt like I was her. And honestly, I love this book. And he did a bang up job. Omar Tyree, the man who wrote the book, did a bang up job in just breaking down Tracy's story and just making so many little black girls connect to it in a very personal manner. And I just love this book. Okay, so let's talk about it. Tracy had two key friends, right? I believe one of them was Carmen, and the other one was Gentel, something like that. And I really think that her story is just it's a lot. Okay. So I'm sorry, guys, if I'm saying her name wrong, but Jantel is how I'm gonna pronounce her name. Is Jantal. Tell me if I'm saying it wrong, okay? So Jantel was the disciplined one. She was a track star. She was the person with a solid reputation. She tried to warn Tracy about certain guys, but Tracy, well, she basically had to learn for herself, okay? Nobody was telling Tracy anything. Then there was Carmen. Now, Carmen was wild. She was fast. She was reckless. She convinced Tracy to go places that she shouldn't have. She convinced Tracy to just do a lot of things, okay? Hang out with guys they barely knew, put herself in situations that just wasn't safe. And it just was crazy watching Tracy go through all of this. I literally felt like I was there, but I wasn't there. I was just reading about it. It's just it felt intense, okay? Now, when I read this book, it changed my life. It really did, okay? Tracy learned real quick that every friend is not looking out for you, okay? Not Carmen, child. Carmen, that's a whole nother story. She just was not Tracy's friend. Let's talk about the boys, okay? A game of power and attraction. Yes, let's get into it. Now, Tracy's relationships were simple, right? There was Tommy, the sweet one, the one who really liked her. But when Tracy wanted Aaron, Tommy got jealous and things got messy. So they had a full on fight. There was it just went crazy, okay? But they were really young when this happened, right? Had a full on fight between the two best friends. She had two best friends fighting over her. And what did she do? She kissed Aaron just to see if she could win, if she could win him over. And honestly, it worked, but once she had him, she lost interest. It was never really about him. It was just all about the game. So she basically ruined that friendship and played in them boys' face early on, but they were young, right? Then there was Steve, the football star, the one she thought that she wanted until he became too easy. And let's not forget, I believe his name is Amar. I was gonna say Amar, child. His name is Amar. The one Jantel warned her about. He had a reputation. He was just had too much going on. This man, okay. Well, he wasn't a man. He was a boy. He proved why moving real fast just was not right. Okay. He pressed up on her at the movies, ran his mouth, and he just basically did too much. Okay. Tracy quickly realized that he wasn't worth her time. Okay. Now, I really want to talk about the victor of it all. Because Victor. Okay, Victor. Victor had me in my feels, y'all. Okay. Like point blank, period. We gonna say, and then came Victor. Okay. The one she gave everything to, the one who pressured her into losing her virginity. But instead of love and care, she got the cold shoulder. He made her wait, made her feel small, embarrassed her in front of her friends, and used her. He basically used her all summer, did all these freaky things with her, and yet, she kept on going back. She was addicted to Victor, okay? And like she just had to learn the crazy story, the bad boys. There was Timmy, there was Cash, there was, just so much going on, okay? The price of this was basically the price of fast love, okay? Timmy, I always say Timmy with the green eyes. Y'all should watch my other review on this book. I always say Timmy with the green eyes. Well, Timmy had green eyes and he had a violent streak, okay? The first time they slept together, he threatened to break her neck over another man's comment, okay? He put hands on her, chased her down, and still she stayed, okay? It wasn't until Victor stepped in and stopped him. And then, there was Cash, right? The drug dealer with money. The one who took her to Vegas, the one like that she really had the biggest crush on, But once she saw him selling drugs to Mercedes, like it was a wrap. She was done with it. Tracy, like she just started seeing herself like just going through so much, okay? Tracy started seeing like a cycle, the gifts, the attention, the rush. Like it just all came at a price and it just wasn't right, okay? So I want to talk about the one that could have, okay? Finally, let's talk about it, right? There was Carl, the college boyfriend, right? The one who like treated her differently. He was stable, he was smart, actually cared. But Tracy, she wasn't ready, okay? She wanted excitement, she wanted attention, she wanted thrill, she wanted the chase. So Carl wasn't a hustler, like no, he wasn't all of those different things. When Victor showed up threatening him, she knew that she had to let him go. And just like that, it was over, okay? She just was like, no, he wasn't tough enough for her, okay? I really want to talk about the Mercedes of it all, okay? Mercedes always had advice, okay? She taught Tracy how to play the game, make them give you like something before you give them anything. Move quick, okay? Move on quick. Never let them fight over you. But Mercedes was like always giving the warnings, but she never really followed, the lessons because she ended up on drugs, okay? She was telling Tracy all of this stuff, but she wasn't following it, okay? Tracy saw her like at Cash House. And saw that, she was doing drugs, saw the reality of like the fast life, and that like everything just changed for her. It even changed for me. I remember reading that part of the book, y'all, and my heart dropped. And I just felt like I went through everything with Tracy. For real. I was like, I literally felt like I was her. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. It was that exciting. Like, really, really exciting, right? So Tracy's story is just not about relationships. It's about survival, about learning your worth, before the world teaches you the hard way. So many girls fall into the same cycle, chasing love, attention, security, like all of that in all the wrong places. But Tracy's story, it was a warning. Like it really taught us lessons, So I just thought that it was very important to just go through this with you all, If you found this story powerful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever read Flyy Girls? Have you ever been through any of the stuff Tracy went through? What you think about the mans, y'all? What you think about the men that she was dating? Do you think it was crazy? Do you think that like, who was your favorite? My favorite guy that she dated was Victor, and Victor was the most trash guy, but I think that they were like having true love. I don't know. When he went to jail and he was sending all these, I don't know, Dr. Umar poetry to her, I was like, oh my God, Victor. But I don't know, y'all. Y'all gonna have to let me know who was your favorite. I love y'all. Bye.